I'm Lando Calrissian. Glad to make your acquaintance.
We back. Yep. Lando Calrissian Experience. Everybody is in the building. Full house, as always. So what's been going on, fellas?
Oye, mi gente, que lo que?
That's for our Spanish listeners.
All day.
Nobody else knows but the Spanish listeners, and that's fine.
We're truly in America.
Right, truly in America.
Right.
There you
Trump's
go.
America.
They want that Billy Wall.
He finna build that shit and fuck around and build
He ain't
that
gonna
shit.
build that. They'll be popping so much junk. Look,
Man,
Texas just showed him out.
Look, I don't even understand. I don't know what's good or
It's
bad.
gonna fuck around. He gonna build a wall. It's gonna be like made out of paper mache.
It's gonna be
Just so he can
halfway
say
up.
that he
It's
actually
gonna be.
completed his
I said it was a what? Or it'd be like a little gate. It's like 2 feet tall. We ran out of funding.
It's gonna
Maybe
be the
like some
concrete
cement-
dividers from the highway. That's all it's gonna be.
The concrete divider from the highway.
Okay,
guys, you know what?
Look, it takes a little while to jump over that gate.
They could jump, but they can't run. They can't run. They can't run.
Nigga gonna be parkouring the fuck out of it.
It's gonna be classes. He's gonna be showing people like some Vice story, like how they learn parkour over in Mexico to get up a wall.
You on HBO and shit, next thing. Man.
So anybody see anything, man? Before we get, we can talk about Death Note a little bit. I finally saw that bullshit.
I did too.
Did you watch it, Teddy?
Nah, he told me not to, so I
just
man.
did just as I was like,
don't waste your time.
he
Don't
told
waste
me
your
no way. I was
time.
like, fuck it.
I was like, man, I like Lakeith Stanfield. I was like, man, I'm gonna fuck around.
See, you know what?
Lakeith did a good job. I don't know about how did Lakeith do to you? Because he seemed like he was the best part of the movie.
He was cool.
Because what was the whole point of the way he was acting, though?
To me, the best part of the movie, I honestly was. To me, it was Reed.
Okay, yeah,
To me,
William Dafoe.
Hands down, he was the most accurate motherfucker from the source.
So what was the purpose of the way that L was acting?
L was supposed to be basically Sherlock Holmes.
But I mean, the way he was acting though, like he was like
anime-ish though.
Yeah,
Well,
but he like with no shoes on, and then
Well,
he like
he had his little quirks. The thing about L, he has like these little quirks. Like he sits in like a kind of like a upright fetal position, kind of.
Yeah.
And then eats nothing but like sugary candy.
Yeah, like he's eating M&Ms and shit like that.
To help stimulate his brain. He said, "I can think 40% better sitting up like this," and shit like that. He got really weird quirks. But that's what makes him basically Sherlock Holmes in so many words.
Okay,
he was dope to me in that.
See, but the thing about L though in that movie, anyone who know they definitely know will 100% agree with me. L doesn't freak out like a little bitch. He really don't. That kind of shook me back. But you know what?
Him killing his spoilers.
Yeah, fuck it, we spoiling the shit out.
No,
of
okay,
this.
so this is below. This is see him below. We spoil
Review about Death Note on Netflix.
So like the whole
Throw
point.
this shit in the trash.
All right. So did that happen where his mentor got set up like that?
Nigga, none of this shit happened.
Oh shit.
Now look,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it 100 because I watched it right, and I'm like this. Is it this bad?
Yes.
Because I was trying, and
I didn't
I
understand
think
what the fuck was going on though.
me neither.
Yes.
And I think you were so embedded with the anime, kind of.
And I thought maybe for me, for my outside person that
That's
don't
what
know
I was trying
anything.
to do. I was trying to see it from that point of view, and it was potential to be dope. I just said, oh,
But that
man.
shit was. See, this is my whole.
Like the
thing.
girl being a bitch like that, like all that.
This is
man,
this
that
is
was
why
crazy.
I'm saying throw that whole thing in the trash.
Okay.
The main fucking. I'm serious. The
was
main
done. He was
fucking
That's the name of
problem.
the show. Throw that whole thing in the
Throw
trash.
that
The
whole
whole
thing
thing.
in the trash.
Let me write that
the reason
down.
Netflix disappointed me with this shit. Like I felt disrespected after watching the 20 minutes.
He said I felt disrespected. Like
I felt like that. Like Netflix, I pay y'all $12 a month. Y'all don't disrespect a nigga like that, man. Come on. Like this, look. Okay,
They gotta have something that bite the bullet though. Something gotta bite the bullet.
but not one of your.
Not when you got William Dafoe.
Nigga, not when you got a story like Death Note. Like, it was just like the story of Death. Okay, in Japan, they got live action versions in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee I've seen one of them, nigga. One.
So it's multiple ones.
Yeah,
because the stories that is.
The story itself is on like 39. Like the actual anime is based off, which is on Netflix, and I fucking highly recommend you watch that. Do not watch this. 39 episodes tells the whole fucking story.
Okay.
This 39 about 20, 21 minute episodes. Crazy part about it is, the pissed off part was Light. Light is what pissed me off because. And like I said earlier, anyone know that Death Note knows Light is literally the model student, like in every sense of the word. Valedictorian, 4.0 GPA, ladies man, all the dudes want to be like him, he cool with them. Star athlete, every fucking college in the country wants him. You know, he's a child prodigy. He comes from a well-off, good family. You know, like loving parents, loving sister. Everything is right in the world. Like he won in life. Like he pulled literally the lottery in life.
He's rolling sevens.
Only thing that fucked him up was the curiosity of the fucking Death Note. That's it. Idol's mind is the devil's plaything. That's the whole premise of that.
Is his name Reek again or
no, his name is Ryuk. Like the same way Ryuk is in the anime, more or less he's like that in the
So does he set him up and like kill people when he doesn't?
No, and that's another thing that kind of fucked me up. Ryuk doesn't interact with humans. Like he don't really interact with people. He just literally a fly on the wall for all this shit. He just want to see how someone else uses it, the Death Note.
So he didn't influence the person like in this?
No, he'll tell you straight up. Well, if you don't want it, put it down. Put it away. Give it back to me. Like, that's what his whole thing is. He gonna see what you gonna do. Now, he'll try to say, hey, well, if you're gonna use this, I got a deal for you. Then he'll throw like a Faustian type deal at your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So he'll throw somebody like, yeah, if you do this, I'll do this?
Yeah, you do this, but understand these are the consequences. Like, you already got consequences. Just using Death Note once, you already fucked forever when you die. So...
in general? Like, so if I just use it one time...
the rules of Death Note is if you use a Death Note, you literally cannot go to heaven or hell when you die.
You just purgatory all day.
Either you purgatory... No, really, I found out, it's really you fade out of... Your soul just fades out of existence.
Damn.
That's how serious the Death Note is.
Dissipate your energy completely.
Yeah, you just all fucked up.
You just your soul just fade out of existence. So that's what I'm saying though. So the whole thing with Death, and like I said, and really the first 3 episodes of Death Note, the anime, destroys the movie.
Damn.
In every sense of the word. I mean that. I mean that. Like that's how. Like what pissed me off about. See. I want to go in on so hard.
He's funny, man. Human, man.
Dude,
I like this.
So disrespected, dog. Like, how do y'all fuck up?
Go at.
Dog, I feel like how Daryl feel and
Tell him why
DC
you
do.
mad, son.
As Jay-Z say, after 4 bars, go in.
I feel
Netflix is like, I fuck
like
up a good
how
thing if you let
niggas
me.
was how niggas was mad as fuck at Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad. I understand y'all pain. I understand it. Like I 100% understand it. Like get the fuck. Like Light pissed me off so bad. I'm like, nigga, you a bitch. You giving yourself away.
So was this girl that manipulative and all that stuff like that?
No, the girl is supposed to be in the show. The girl supposed to be like this famous like singer or a pop star, like pop celebrity, but she also is a fan of Kira, and that's another thing that pissed me off. Kira is really supposed to be killer in Japanese.
Right, but they made him a god. Like
This ain't
people
Celtic.
start.
It's Celtic mean lights. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I almost threw this. Like I had to get through it because I had to.
Hey, that's it. He upset like when niggas played Double Dragon 3 and couldn't get past that first level.
And you didn't get no more likes.
I'm so mad, dude.
You're
Like,
trying
I'm
to
so-
find the executive producer's number so you can call him and give him a piece of your mind.
Like I was so disappointed. Like Netflix, y'all so disappointed me. With
like
this,
playing
man.
Ghouls and Goblins.
And then,
Or like the first Ninja Turtles.
So
Dang, that was
So,
hard.
for
that
you-
was a struggle.
Death Note.
it's one of the best animes I've ever seen.
Okay,
Best story experience.
Netflix.
Story experience. Story period.
Because so when Dragon Ball Z Evolution came out, right?
Trash.
Is this worse? Is this worse than
This
it?
is
No,
the
but
Dragon
remember-
Ball. This is.
So they're on par.
So it's equivalent.
Oh, this is definitely equivalent.
Yeah, because that's what I
Oh,
felt
definitely.
when I sent out that
100%.
message. I was like,
100%.
I was like, really, yo, because
Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I try to catch a little. Okay, they try to do it like Twilight Kids. I'm trying to condone the silliness.
They Dragon Ball Evolution the shit out of them.
Hey, niggas trying to be the chick with that's dating the freshman chick that's with the senior quarterback. Just find any reason to like that nigga. Just something. That nigga got some nice eyebrows. Nah, he's still fucking your friend. He's still kind of horrible. Like,
but he is going to Stanford.
But he's still fucking your friend. Like,
but he's going to. He might be going to Harvard playing football, but he's fucking your mama.
It was.
No, I'm saying he's like the graduate. Like the graduate.
Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, and that's why I've said on the show countless times. I said this to people in person. I've said this online.
You was worried about this though. You said
I said I was hella worried because, like I always say, Death Note is probably one of the best fictional stories I came to watch on a television series. I don't care, anime, live action, and like story wise, Death Note is like top up there with me.
But that's how I feel with a lot of stuff too.
Like, but when you really get into the story, like I said, it's really like watching a young Sherlock Holmes go against a young Moriarty, but give Moriarty a Dr. Doom arrogance. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Give him a Dr. Doom level of arrogance. Like, I can't be fucked with. You ain't fucking with me. But then, and he actually proven it to an extent.
So, like, the whole thing with the way he set up all those dudes at the end, where he had set up all these different molesters and stuff to take the Death Note book from him, if he could kill old girl. So then none of that shit.
He does long game shit, but that's
like in the movie. He basically gets himself. But in the movie, you saw the movie. So people listeners, basically in the movie, at the end, the crux of the movie, he basically gets himself almost killed, for he can make it to do two things: to get the old girl off of him, and for him to be able to look like for people that won't think he did all the things, because he basically he trans somebody else into writing Death Notes for him while he was in a coma.
See, my thing is though,
he drowned and he got in a coma, and he got a doctor that would ultimately be right at the end of the river to pull him out in time. For he could be in a coma but be alive, and then had that same guy writing Death Notes, so they would think it was some cure was in him to get him off the scent.
Now, mind you, that kind of shit does happen. Like,
that's kind of dope. That scheme at the end was dope.
I know he schemes. It does.
Yeah, that scheme was dope.
I know he gets schemes. Like, he has followers. Like in the no, he has legit followers.
But these dudes he was trancing into it with the trans thing. Was he able to do that?
The trans thing is real, but the thing is, in the movie they made it 48 hours. In the anime, it's only 6 minutes 40 seconds. So really, they put like the
so
death
he
has
had to
happen
be real strategic then if it wasn't
right. You have to do it within the 6. Like whenever you do the death has to take place from the whole act has to be within a 6 minute 40-second time frame. Like it has to take totally in place with that. It's not you can't control. No, you can do this, but the thing about it is, like I said, it's just the sole fact of the matter is. I wish that would have portrayed Light a lot, because that's really the whole point of the movie. I told you, Light is the villain of the fucking series. So to see the villain be the villain and really see him being an arrogant motherfucker but being like smooth as shit, like not even like eventually he gets caught in the anime, you know what I'm saying, but it's the sole fact of like the shit he went through before he got caught. He was like, damn.
Well, let me ask you this. So I haven't seen any. Mm-hmm. If I was never to watch the anime, what would I give it without a backstory? Like if I was just watch the Netflix version, how would I feel about it?
If you watch that,
because I'm thinking about watching it, and I was like,
I mean, you can watch it though.
But
you should watch it.
I'm gonna watch the movie first because I feel like if I watch,
don't watch the thing first, because then you'll be just like him. You'll be mad.
You'll be mad because you'll be mad about how good you're watching something.
I'm kind of glad I wasn't invested.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah, you don't want to be where he was at.
It's great. It's great value Death Note.
That's G though.
That's great value.
That's real.
But Netflix gave you the great value version of some shit that's already
like it's tasty. So I mean, I can tell this shit ain't real.
What do you thought about Defoe's portrayal though?
Oh, perfect.
So like, if you eliminate what you felt, because I don't know, was it like
now
the direction, the narration? I mean, what was it that? Because you just complete. Was it even like the 48 hours versus the 6 minutes?
Like it was just a fact of the matter is the main thing pissed me off. Like I said, is the fact that Light was a bitch, and he got caught, and he got caught too fast. Like that's what I'm saying. I literally like think about L. In the same thing in the anime. L is pretty. He's like. Since he's pretty much like Sherlock Holmes, a young Sherlock Holmes for the most part. Thing about L is he'll figure some shit out way ahead of time. He just want to see how he is.
He want to see it play out.
He just want to see it play out and see if he really on the money like he really know he is. So the thing about it is, L technically figured out who Kira was in the anime early as shit. He's just trying to figure out. Let me catch his ass in the act, and let me have enough evidence to get him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm like
shit.
90.
That's even harder. That actually makes it
they
more difficult because you got to catch him in that 640.
Right, and that's what I'm like. You trying to catch, and that's what I'm saying. The thing about with Light is Light.
But my thing is though, like how my whole thing was like, I guess the whole ego thing of like he could never be caught if he didn't want to be. Like if he never gave you something named Kira, he never did all that shit.
The main problem with Light in the show. His biggest weakness was his age and maturity. He was still just a teenager. His mind, brilliant. Like I said, his mind, Dr. Doom level brilliance.
But you saying if he was an older person, he wouldn't have been. It would have been nobody.
If he was more mature,
right.
He probably would have got away.
His ego wouldn't have gotten away.
His ego is what fucked him up severely. That's
and the same thing kind of in the movie though too. When he wanted to be.
It kind of sort of, but Light was way smoother with his shit. Like. He didn't let you see he cracked under pressure until way later on. This dude, and plus he didn't let you know who he was until he knew he had you.
They had it.
Till he knew he had you. Until he knows he got you. Like period.
You stay guessing.
You stay guessing.
Keep it 100 though. L kept me in it.
Oh, L was dope, man. I love those L.
I give L credit.
Lakeith kept me in it 100%.
That's what I'm saying. I give Lakeith credit. Just I wish they didn't portray him as a bitch towards the end, though.
Yeah. I know
that's probably
the crying and running around.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of losing it. I was like, but other than that, until then, he had.
So is the point of him keeping his face cover was because you have to know the person's face and their full name, right? And that was why and that's why he was trying to find his government name that whole time.
Because if you
was kind of dope though when he almost got it too.
Yeah.
I was like, man, in the file cabinet.
But it's in the way they do in anime. It's like so trill the way they do it.
So something happened similar like that?
No.
Oh,
it had way
so
more
it is completely disregard the anime in some sense. Just kind of went in.
It's basically somebody. It's Dragon Ball Evolution.
So basically, somebody just knew the small premise of what they had and just did their own treatment.
They just took the characters and took like maybe what the Death Note was and reused, but they didn't follow like how the story's supposed to follow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell you. That's what pissed me off more than anything. But that's why I always highly recommend watch the anime.
Okay.
The anime is gonna tell you. The anime is gonna give you something to fucking watch for, because the anime is going to keep you enthralled. It was one of those things like I was glued to the TV, like what the fuck is gonna happen next? It's like some shit like you see like how you got me into with the following. It gets you enthralled. It gets you drawn in like that, like on some shit like that. But yeah, remember it's all anime. It's all some supernatural shit. So you like whoa, but it's real good because the writing's real good and the story's real good. If you like long game shit, perfect. Yeah. Because like I said, it'll reference stuff like something that happened like 5, 6 episodes before, and then play everything out in the flat. Like, so I did this, and this, and this is what happened. You like, get the fuck out of here. And so and that's what I'm saying. The anime is everything. The movie is nothing. That to me, it's not the same thing. I'm sorry, it's just saying.
It's heavy.
Hey, I was trying not to turn it off, man, because I tell you what,
I had to get through it only for. Like Jules always said, for the culture, I got through.
You got to do it.
I got to do it to get through to it because I was like, as big up as I gave this fucking show, I got to watch the movie and I'm going to give it a shot. But damn it, Netflix.
Did you see this kid review when he posted
the balls?
Nigga, they took a Shaq level jump with this shit and missed, nigga. I'm like, how the fuck you do this?
Your review when you posted it, I was crying laughing, man. You had like
throw it in the finished. That's my review is throw it in the trash.
I'm just kidding.
Netflix, give me my $12 a month back.
Throw it away. What's your review? Hefty, nigga.
Hefty bags.
In other words, nigga, you know how we got that throwing in the trash? Netflix, give me my money back.
Oh,
dang! So you basically like that.
Nigga, give me my
like
one
that fabulous song, throw it in the bag, but it's throw it in the trash bag. Like
throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say on it, man.
So did everybody get to see Defenders? Did you finally?
Okay, wait.
Burn through it.
So I just got one episode left. It's the last one.
Okay, we'll come. We talk about the last one.
Did we talk about the other one? We talked about the one.
I was about to turn it off.
What happened on Monday?
In the beginning. I'm gonna keep it.
You didn't talk about it.
Oh, he said he about to turn it off. What's that?
Because I went in with y'all like response to it a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is whack already. So I did. Ted, you had me sad last week.
I told you.
I was like this. Look, man, I think it's a wrap for this, babe. I can't do it. I started it. We stopped. 3-4 hours go by. All right, let's do it. Let's go in. Let's try to binge it. It just didn't. It didn't catch me.
It's hard. Yeah,
I hate Danny. I'm sorry. I do.
As
I realized it.
That's a strong word. He didn't say I dislike.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on.
No, he went the full 4 letters.
I just finished Fist. What, a week before, whatever that was.
You a brave soul, brother.
Hey,
I finished Fist, but it was hard.
We ain't called Iron Fist. We just called it Fist.
Let's fix.
Ain't nothing iron about that nigga.
Just
Ain't no flesh fist, nigga.
Or Riz's Iron Fist. I didn't know what was the best. Oh, come on. One of them.
Tissue
so
fist,
what's better?
That's what I'm saying. Is a man or a man with the Iron Fist?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
That's a death battle, nigga. That's a death battle.
Well, okay, hey, we don't ask movie. You know what? We don't do it like this.
No. It's weird. I don't know how you gonna play this because
I'm gonna say the movies. What movie is more horrible, my nigga? What property is more horrible at this point?
Because Man Iron Fist got 4 hours too though because they had the second movie. Man Iron Fist 2.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
The first one was horrible.
When G.I. Joe Retaliation had your man RZA as the whoever. When that kid walked
me and Teddy went to see that shit.
Hey, nigga, when that CGI came and it looked like a Nintendo 64, I said, boy, if you don't get this motherfucking trash off the screen.
Yeah, when your man had the white, what he had? What I forgot. Oh man, that was hard.
When them niggas had the dog, when they attacked the little sea level joint,
it looked like Super Ninjas.
Hey,
that's what it looked like. If y'all ever seen Super Ninjas,
he had a better role than Ghost Dog with that little walk by. Say, hey, what's up? And walk by. My nigga, like, come on, man.
He had a better role than Ghost Dog.
He's like, listen, this nigga came through like with some damn cornrows with a whole camouflage teeth.
So what'd you see? You said Soto Ted?
Oh, I saw what happened on Monday.
How is that?
How was that? I started.
It's pretty good. It's so it leads to a lot of action. You have to keep in mind that it is a Netflix film.
Yeah.
But is
that a film or I thought it was a series, right?
It's a film.
It's a film.
It's a film.
Oh, that's not a series?
No, it's a film.
Oh, okay.
So
I might watch that tonight.
That's what I said.
You want me to spoil it?
No,
if it's good. Because I like the girl, so I definitely wanted to see it.
No, it's good.
So it's above our standard of C.
It is, yeah. It's
okay,
it's probably right at a C plus or a B. Like you could try.
Yeah, we just not
like if you take back, like if you have an understanding for the graphics, because some of the like the CGI and the gunplay graphics are good, but there are other moments you're like, you get a pass.
I think you know what, we go in with a perception. This is Netflix, and I think Death Note, I did that the whole time. Oh, this look wild.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because other stuff is so good now. Yeah. Like when you see it, you like.
I'm even scared for the Will Smith movie coming out on Netflix.
Yeah, I think they've spent a little more money there.
Yeah, they might have, but
like the stunts and all the rest of the stuff is good. Like the storyline is cool. It's a little predictable.
Yeah,
but
it's really interesting to watch.
It's interesting to pull off. So.
All right, everybody. Game of Thrones finale.
Woo!
I ain't seen it though. So
no. But I'm saying, but Teddy, you finally you almost there.
I got it. I'm about to
give your thoughts.
I'm about to finish season 6. I'm one off from season 6.
Oh, you back? Because that's
everything like I told you.
So,
yo,
no. I just want you because we talked about it a little bit. So you watched more than after yesterday.
Yeah, I just finished. The last thing I saw was Battle of the Bastards.
Is that the best motherfucking episode of the fucking series?
When I tell you Battle of the Bastards is probably a godlike orgasm. Like it is.
And look, it's the whole episode. Ain't no going to see no other shit.
Yeah,
like you ain't going nowhere else. You in this motherfucking battle for an hour.
And honestly, for a television show, that's probably one of the best.
It's the best
better
episode.
Than Dunkirk.
No, it's not better than Dunkirk.
Okay.
No, because the only reason is because it's different styles of warfare. So I wouldn't. But for a TV show, it's definitely the best episode in TV history.
And that's what I was telling him.
I want to make something clear. I did love the visuals on Dunkirk, though. I did.
Battle of the Bastards is ridiculously good visuals.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
What is it?
It's a battle. We can't. We didn't spoil it for you.
We don't want to spoil it for you, but like,
if y'all want to listen to it, you can go to.
It's like seeing like an epic
Thrones Be the Game. We actually talk about
Lord of the
It
Rings.
is this battle is equivalent to
Braveheart on crack.
No. It's better than
What? I said Braveheart on crack.
This battle, if you think about the dynamics that they added into it, is equivalent to 300.
300 put some Braveheart shit in them.
There you go. Yeah, 300 and Braveheart together.
Put some practical.
Right? Yeah, it's practicality, but it captures the randomness of what that battle like. You know, most battles are like everybody's like heads up and all that shit.
To me it gives you more the realistic how real battles went.
No, that's what I'm saying. It captures that whole randomness.
This episode's on season 6.
It's
It like culminates so much shit that happens.
I need your HBO account, dog. Come on, man. I'm saying it right now.
Hey, man. Hey, I told you I got you.
I just
dog.
need to
Dog.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like dude, George R. Martin he's fucking until the rest of his day. Like, he's gonna be fucking in the casket. This dude got pussy from New York all the way to London. Like the writing is so superb. Like with Hodor, like that moment right there, I thought I was like, you know what, I might be bisexual because this nigga, like it came out of nowhere, dog.
Right. That was probably one of the most like outside of I think the Red Wedding for me. That and Ned.
Before you go too far, how far are you?
You don't want to know.
He's probably still first, second.
Because I ain't trying to say too much.
Season 1.
I don't want to say too much and ruin it.
No. I'm not ruining it because I'm saying that the Hodor moment. I was like,
it put everything full circle.
It froze me. Like literally, I was like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I skipped through everything on social media. So I mean, listening to him, I'm still visual. So when a lot of people post pictures and stuff,
it don't mean nothing because you ain't seen them.
Because I just want to say that you ain't seen it.
Y'all listen to Thrones Be the Game. We actually covered the Battle of the Bastards. We call it the Bastard Bowl. Like a bowl game.
Like these,
we had it set up
like
a bowl game.
Like, dog, it was so true,
man. Dude, like
it's so true. Like Legend of Jon Snow. That's all I gotta say. The Legend of Jon Snow, dog. Like for real. Daryl, would you agree with me?
The Legend of Jon Snow.
The Legend of fucking Jon Snow. Jon Snow is the
dude, and that's what I was telling him. Like I was trying to tell him, like this show. Like I had to call my other boy because he had been waiting on me to catch up. Tap. Like he was like, he knows how much I like just enjoy.
I knew you. I didn't even tell you because I knew he was coming up on it, and I was just sitting there like, this motherfucker finna get. I didn't even tell you about the battle. I didn't even tell you about the Battle of the Bastards. I wanted you to like not even. I was just waiting for you to get to it.
What's funny is like there's shit that pops up on Facebook. Like I know which ones are gonna be hallmarks because my man here will be like. It'll be like Battle of the Bastards. Woo, shit. So
because that's because James came in on a binge.
Right.
He did a motherfucking marathon to the finish line.
I sure did, man. And when I say, I've been through all 6 seasons, when I finally got to the end of season 6, I was like, dude, thank you, guys.
It is so amazing, bro. But that's what I was telling. Like, even the graphics, like the way that they did the dragon, I said I haven't had that feeling about a mythical creature since
Willow.
No. Dragon Slayer.
Oh, Dragon Slayer was you
like no, Dragon Slayer. Have y'all ever seen Dragon Slayer? It's 1980. What was it?
81.
81,
really?
Dude. Dog.
It won like an Oscar for visual effects.
Dog,
in 81.
I remember watching with my parents, like actually being scared. I was like, no, this fucking thing is real, G. Like this isn't.
Wow.
This isn't. And this is like when I'm 10. So 81. I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Beastmaster
Dragons on Reign of Fire wasn't really worth it.
So this is Reign of Fire was nice.
Reign
of Fire was
2001.
Nice.
These dragons on Reign of Thrones is killing the dragons.
But like 81 versus 2001, you got. It's actual.
But here's the thing, like, so
whatever that is.
the reason why Dragon Slayer was so good. Now,
those are
mind you,
mechanical. This
is from a kid's version. It's like this is like the Jim Henson sort of like creation, and because they didn't try to do a lot of stuff from the sky, because you could tell.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shit was intimate. So a lot of their shots are like up close. So you're literally like over the shoulder when this dude's like creeping through a cave, and you're seeing this thing like head first and moving all the time.
Yeah,
Teddy put me back up on game with that one.
Yeah, it's dope. Dragon Slayer was like one of those. Like I was like, dog.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is killing it, man.
Dog, like this, it really is some damn like.
I don't even know how. I don't know how you sit back and create so many different interwoven storylines
and in depth.
Like.
And what's crazy is the book and the series diverge so much now. Like it's
because
like,
Stannis is still alive in the books.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It diverse. It's not even the same story. It's kind of like for me. It's kind of like watching. And for my anime people, y'all know what I'm talking. It's kind of like watching Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If y'all never seen Game of Thrones,
you just went off on it. You guys got on another ramp that nobody else knew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For people watching, you understand what I mean.
He got off on Bircher off 7.
But if you watch that, it's
even
another
know you
dope
get off
ass
at
series.
Bircher.
And matter of fact, I'll talk about that more.
He know that little secret.
Then let's take a look back, right?
I'm saying for real, but no, but it's just
You don't want to write down a union? Like,
No, right here, it's cool.
like it's just, but it's. But I will say, man, like, so you still got. You said one more episode left.
I got one more episode of season 6 until I'm in season 7.
Okay, so when you get to that, then some more shit gonna get revealed. Or how much did get revealed to you already?
Oh, he got everything. He got the main stuff that's gonna come up in 7. He got the basis of what's gonna happen in 7 already.
Okay, but he know about.
Well, I that's what I was telling the children of the Forest. They some
bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they created the fucking White One.
Not more of a bitch than Robert Baratheon, but that's a whole other thing. You'll learn about that.
We'll
Y'all listen to Thrones Be the Game. I will be railing on Robert Baratheon because the more and more I think about it, the more and more he caused all this shit that we seeing on this goddamn show. It's his fault.
Dude, it's so much of a lot going on, dog, with some shit.
But we can go forward in a second. But George R. Martin made you think one thing at the beginning of that series and twisted everything back around to make you question what you originally believed when you first start watching that series. If you noticed,
yeah, it really
of
did.
who you thought were the villains.
Right, because
keep in mind, you thought Rhaegar Targaryen was a villain.
You find out Rhaegar is actually that nigga.
Yeah, exactly. You find out that Robert is a hoe.
Yeah,
and not a hoe, and they have a whole bunch of women, but it's a hoe ass nigga.
You find out the only real niggas in the whole scenario that really came out of that died already, which is really Jon Arryn and fucking Ned Stark, because Ned was real enough.
And Rhaegar.
And
Arthur Dayne too.
And Arthur Dayne, like they were the only real ass dudes that really had. And then like the dude was going to like, and that's what I'm saying. You seen the flashback shit with Ned Stark, so you know about.
Oh yeah. You talking about the 3-Eyed Raven?
Yeah, so you see, you know who's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one like if you know the reveal, that's why I ain't want to.
Wait. Which part are you talking about?
The reveal.
Tower of Joy. You saw the Tower of Joy.
Not the whole thing.
You still saw it.
The flashback about with young Ned Stark.
Yeah, Tower of Joy.
Right, but they never.
Where you fought Arthur Dayne.
Yeah, but hold on. I want to make sure.
But they didn't. They never finished going up in the tower.
Okay. Now, let me say that.
No, they didn't.
No. They did. No, they did reveal that at the very end. I'm not gonna say what they revealed.
Okay.
They did reveal
in season 6.
Yeah, because they cut back to it.
Right, that's right. They do.
You know, so that's like now. So let me not say it. So I can't say what I'm gonna say. Because that's what I want to know how far.
Yeah. I mean, we've already talked about it, so I have a clue.
Okay, but based on when that reveal happened, you just like, wow. But then when you find out in season 7,
what was really going on?
What the fuck happened? You were like, nigga, are you serious?
Robert Baratheon a hoe.
Like,
a hoe ass nigga.
And then you find
out he's a hoe.
And then you find out Jon Arryn was one of the realest niggas in the whole situation. And you even see him in the fucking series. He died at the beginning of the first episode.
You start the series with him dying.
We saw and you find out he's straight one of the realest ones of all time.
I'm trying to think of who's Jon Arryn.
Jon Arryn is the nigga that's
over the veil.
Over the veil. He was the original nigga over the veil.
And he was also the hand of the king.
The original Hand of the King when the show started.
And he took Ned's spot. Ned took his spot.
Remember, because you remember say my Hand of the King got real sick and died at the very, very beginning. Very beginning.
Lysa's husband. Lysa Stark. Not Lysa Stark. Lysa
Aaron.
No Lysa's original maiden name is
Tarly. No.
It's something else.
Tully.
Tully.
Lysa Tully, a.k.a. or Lysa Aaron.
Catelyn's sister. The crazy one with the breastfeeding old ass little kid. John Aaron was married to her. That's his kid. That's John Aaron's kid.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's why the veil.
Because everything got all messed up, and they had to make all these alliances where everybody had to get married to somebody else.
Right.
To make all this shit be okay after all this destruction.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. No, John Aaron and then Stark, they straight up boys.
Right.
They straight up homies. Like they boys like you, Daryl, and Javon boys. Like they cool like that. All three of them cool like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh damn.
But it's like if one of us was a whole ass nigga though, and we was like, man, we just got to take up for the motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about this is the ultimate whole ass nigga stuff though, where you be like, damn, man, you got. We'll talk off air, man.
Hey, no, I got you.
Yeah, cause you got my family killed. You think about it, Robert Rathbone got John. Fucking Ned killed, everybody killed because of his whole ass tendencies.
We'll cover it.
Yeah.
That's not sports.
Listen to Thrones Be the Game this week. I'm railing on him. All right. Next up, let's go. Jason Momoa remake of The Crow is supposed to be back up and running. Do we need The Crow for real, though?
As long as he don't die. Shit.
Isn't The Crow not supposed to be a big guy, though? Is he supposed to be like
That's
a regular sized guy?
I was like, that nigga's kind of massive.
So ain't he come back from the dead? It's like, goddamn.
That nigga is The Undertaker. hey, right, anybody you told that Bill, anybody finna fire on that nigga.
The whole point was that The Crow was like a average sized dude, right? Like
just a regular nigga.
Like, rock star dude, right? Wasn't he like a rock star?
He was a star artist. Like he wasn't necessarily like a star, but he was like a regular.
Jason Momoa like 6'5" or something, right?
6'4".
6'4" muscle.
Brandon Lee at least was probably like 5'10".
Yeah, he was like.
So he was only probably 180, 185. So he looked like
he was more like 165.
So he was a regular size. Even he just knew martial arts.
He was like a taller version of his pops.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Jason Momoa being this, I don't see this looking good though.
I think it just depends on the flip. I think it just depends.
I mean, does he have one arm? Does he get one arm?
You know
because that's
you know what they're finna do to this shit.
No, he's not.
It's gonna become a cult film.
You think it's gonna be like something on the low?
It's gonna be on some Punisher Warzone shit.
Or he gonna be like the nigga from what's that movie with him, Sylvester Stallone in it?
Who?
Jason Momoa and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like nigga, I never seen that.
Is that the one where he's spinning around shooting outside the car?
Nigga, they fighting with some damn fire axes, nigga.
Not Barbie, Conan, right?
No.
Jason Momoa was a villain? Was he the villain?
Yes, he was one of the villains. I promise to God.
Jules, you supposed to see this? Is Sylvester Stallone? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm talking about Bullet to the Head.
Thank you.
I knew you would know.
Damn,
that was Jason Momoa?
Yeah,
he was chilling.
Yeah,
he was on the heels of Conan. On the heels of Stallone just came back to it.
I'm trying to remember. I saw that movie, but I don't remember it sticking out that well to me.
The movie was hit or miss. It was like Schwarzenegger's movie came out with he was a sheriff.
Yeah, Bullet to the Head.
Yeah,
that's what I'm not saying it's the greatest movie, but I'm saying like
that's good though.
It was cool for what it was.
Your man was right too. Not even Momoa.
Stallone, he got back in shape.
That kid was looking like Michael Keaton did in that movie where he was working out, but they needed his blood or something for the kid to live. It was crazy back in the day. He got real lean and I forgot the name of the movie, man. But it was like he was a criminal though. But they needed him for the kid or something crazy.
But basically, Jason Momoa.
I can't remember.
But Jason Momoa was like fucking niggas up in there.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah, but The Crow is supposed to be a dude that comes back from the dead that's unassuming.
But he's just coming back on the revenge mission.
Right, but it's like unassuming. Jason Momoa is gonna kill you before the grave and after the grave.
I think the thing with The Crow.
You gotta watch this movie that just came out with Momoa in it called The Bad Batch.
Is that the one that in the desert or something?
In the desert, the cannibals. Yo, I like his versatility because he's playing some dude like from Cuba, low key.
I think
his knife game, all that is great.
I think the thing with The Crow was The Crow. Honestly, if you take a look at it, you take a step back. He kind of reminded you of like the Joker, like kind of maniacal. Like he real unassuming. It's just a skinny dude
with a leather trench coat on.
Got a leather trench coat on and some motherfucking face paint, talking all shit. You like, man, I'm finna fuck this little dude up.
You find out you can't fuck him up.
Right. Like, you can't
literally
fuck
can't.
You
literally can't fuck
dude
him up
at all.
Right, because all you gonna do, you shoot and stab him. All you gonna do is come the fuck back.
Yeah, and that's what the Joker does basically. Mentioning the Joker.
Oh shit.
Leonardo Dicaprio was supposed to play the Joker in a one-off movie produced by Martin Scorsese.
I don't know why. They should just do an animation.
WB in there. WB need a win. Don't they?
Hey, they ain't got no. Warner Brothers ain't got no loyalty. Warner Brothers gonna get another bitch on you while you sleep in your bed. They'll call over another girl.
He holding hands with the bridesmaids while he kissing you at the altar, nigga.
It's like but you know what? You look at it, it's like they're trying to do like the animations with different universes.
And animations have been getting bad. Like I said, that Batman Harley Quinn was horrible.
I didn't even see
the last 3 or 4 animations have been horrible for DC.
Batman.
The last one I seen was the Killing Joke.
That was bad too.
Harley Quinn busted over for Nightwing though.
Yeah.
Nightwing was smashing?
Yeah. He smashed, bro.
Yeah, man.
He hit.
This is where they going. That's what I'm saying.
They basically took the old school
Batman,
the anime. They took the cartoon network
the last
anime.
greatest
Seems
one
like
was
that
Flash
old
one?
Batman. versus
That's the last
Batman,
best
Superman,
one.
the Batman.
I'm gonna have to watch it all. It's like how bad
maybe
is
one of them
bad?
Damien joint.
It's not horrible.
The Damien's wasn't bad. It was just like
I'll give it a C. I give it a C.
See?
I give it a C.
It's not good, man.
I give it a C.
But anyway,
Is it worse than the Killing Joke?
Nah. The Killing Joke had
Come
one.
on, D.
The Killing
Joke was pretty bad, bro. And this was that bad. It's got motherfuckers fucking, and it's still that bad.
they have motherfuckers fucking in
so what did
the
they
Killing
doing
Joke too,
wrong,
didn't
though?
they?
What's going on with that? That they
No, they
even-
didn't.
Yeah, Barbara Gordon.
She got
up.
raped. She did.
man.
You're right. Damn.
I'm trying to give it this.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm shrugging my shoulders. Like,
It's the same. They took the same storyline, just put a different title on it.
Batman still. Somebody gonna fuck. That's what it's gonna be called.
And they
Part 2.
They supposed to got bootleg Swamp Thing. They got
I couldn't
bootleg-
go to college with this dude. Man. You have us all
Somebody-
wilding now.
Somebody gonna fuck.
Somebody gonna
part
get-
there.
Part 2. Yeah.
And then they got
Hold, no.
bootleg
Part, no.
Swamp
Hold
Thing.
on. Somebody gotta fuck to hold the dush.
Hold the dude. Shit.
Basically,
fucked
they
up.
got bootleg Swamp Thing, aka Floronic Man, aka nigga made out of weed.
Floronic.
Floronic Man.
Yeah,
yes.
he's horrible. Man.
Hey, man.
Like I said.
Hey, who greenlit that?
No, the crazy part about he ain't no just man. He actually is a legit comic book character.
No, I understand that. But who in there was like,
Swamp Thing is good enough, my
no,
nigga.
I'm just saying, who in there, when they were like pitching it, and they were like, okay, so who's going to be one of the villains? Floronic, man. And somebody was like, we haven't used him. We need to go ahead and use this nigga made out of weed man. modern day
Floronic the
weed
Chronic
man.
Man.
A Floronic chronic. Floronic chronic.
Floronic Chronic Man.
Yeah, oh my God.
It's like we have never seen this kind of plant. I was like, yeah, nigga, it's Chris.
Come on, man. I'm gonna watch it,
Bro, nah,
hey,
it's
you
funny
know
as
what?
fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna have a day of lowered expectations and watch that and Death Note in the same day.
Damn, Lord expectations.
Death Note might suck too much energy out of you. Though.
Death Note's like watching
Dragon Ball
Kidnapping Halle
Evolutions,
Berry.
nigga.
For real?
So, but let's go.
It's like you're like you're about to leave it alone, and then you're stuck there. Like
It's like a train wreck, dude.
Yeah,
it's a
seriously,
train.
man.
Like you know it's bad, but you have to watch it.
You can't
You have
look
to watch
away.
it.
You
You have
can't
to
look
watch
away.
it.
You like,
it took a part of Holly for me to finish watching that movie with her when she started bleeding on her face. You know, once she bam, I knew it. Oh, it's going down. So I was looking for something.
You
So
just hoping
for me,
and praying
that
like
was
please.
that in the Death Note. I'm telling you, man.
Oh man.
but let's go on, man.
So yeah, what's DC doing, man?
DC
I don't know, man.
Losing their scruples. No, I'm just.
They are. Can we admit that finally? Can
Nah,
y'all
I'm not
admit that?
admitting that, 'cause
Can y'all admit that finally,
Listen, I'm
man?
not-
They got. I mean, they
can't
talking about
knock
doing
their
a
hustle
Joker
for
origin,
having-
and then just forgetting that. Oh, it's not a part of this though. And then the Batman now that Batman is not a part of the thing. Oh no, it is. They have a bad
That's it.
PR team.
Nah,
They
but
leak
see-
out so much dumb shit
But
that
you
comes
know
out.
that's a lot of clickbait stuff. You don't
No,
admit it,
but
though.
no.
You'll be the first
No,
one to
no.
repost all that
Right,
stuff.
because you know
And
what?
you
I
never
do.
take
girl.
blame.
No, I do.
You
I do
Darryl,
do
you
it.
never take blame and say, you know what, I should have never did
No,
that.
no, I
that
do.
fast.
I do.
That was clickbait.
No, it wasn't.
You have to come back with the follow up.
No. But the funny part with the
want
follow up,
to
no.
lead on that.
Let me finish because I do it for a reason. Even with the little follow ups y'all do, they don't even be the real thing either because they'll come back and retract what they just said in your follow up.
I gotta watch a video for me to even believe it.
Because Matt Reeves said 3 or 4 different things in a row at the same time. that contradicted each other.
But the reality is, when the truth came out, it was a done deal.
No, he came back against that. He just came back against that and said, well, it's kind of in the universe, but it's not. And we got to talk about Ben Affleck. That's what I'm saying right now. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, they all over the place. WB they have a horrible PR department. None of these leaks should be coming out.
I don't think it's...
these are leaks, man. These are leaks.
But look,
they got leaks coming out already about how...
Ben Affleck say how he felt about...
Okay, that's cool. How many people said... LeBron James said he was going back to Cleveland, too. Don't went to Miami. No, he went to Miami. No, I'm talking about when he was talking about. No, I'm talking about when he was talking about he was going to stay. Albert Pujols said he was staying with the Cardinals too, and he ended up going to the Angels for that money.
Want to pay him.
I can keep going on and on about people that said it what they said.
I mean, come on. You look for it to be the downfall.
No, I don't. I just want them to be consistent.
To you hearing it, you looking for it.
No. I want them to be consistent. I want them to be consistent and have a long-term plan instead of just saying fuck it.
Now, I put this out there. I agree with you 100%.
Like, they just do whatever.
Joker, I don't know what's all that about. Do we need that? Caprio, whoever? No, we don't need that. Because you got this universe. Build it.
They don't give a fuck about nothing. They just trying to make dough.
I don't think they just trying to make dough, though.
They obviously are.
WB now is trying to make dough.
But WB is DC. DC owns WB. WB owns DC.
Not in the way that Disney be puppet stringing Marvel.
But Disney owns Marvel. But at least they puppet strings know how to be correct. Like, they keep them in order.
Listen, WB got a little more leeway.
It hasn't been successful. And hasn't been successful.
Actually, it has.
No, really?
Think about it. It's not like none of them bombed.
Come on, man.
What bombed? Out of the 4 films already under the DCEU.
Come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm being real. I'm asking you a question.
So what movie they got coming out after Aquaman?
But that's the only. But
what movies they got coming out after Aquaman?
You got Thor coming out, a failed trilogy. Come on.
So you think Thor ain't gonna be good? So you think it ain't gonna be good? So you don't think Thor's gonna be good?
Guardians of the Galaxy was trash. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. That second one was trash. No. Because you make me get to that point.
No, I do, man. I get right up in that. I get right up in that cross.
Volume 2. The parking brake.
Volume 2.
Let's stop for a second.
Was not that good. Come on, man. We went through this.
We can go to our listener questions.
Here we go.
We can come back to our notes. We're gonna go to one of our listener questions here.
Wait a minute, I thought you watched Guardians 2.
Yeah, he said it was what?
It wasn't all that though. I see it.
You see when he be shitting on movies and he be like, but it was okay, but I kind of liked it.
It's colorful.
But then you shit on him.
It was colorful. I wasn't mad at it.
Like, you shit on Baby Driver and then he went to see it.
But I didn't diss Baby Driver. I said it's not worth 100%. Here we go.
Jules, we had multiple listeners. Multiple listeners have backed this up on a listener to us. Like, Jules has said Baby Driver was whack.
And said it was not all that.
And you said Dunkirk was whack.
I love you, bro. But hey,
I did. I will say.
I don't know if I can.
I will say. I think the expectancy level
of
what everybody's pushing certain films.
So how is this Justice League gonna be? Because these expectations should be pretty goddamn high.
I'm talking about.
No. So put the same thing
when it came out.
Put the same thing on your movies though.
And keep backtracking. What I'm saying to you is, I felt some type of way sitting there watching Dunkirk, and I felt like it was flat the whole time. That's just me. You might have felt differently. Mm-hmm. You loved it. Mm-hmm. You loved a little bit of Tom Hardy you could see. The little hot second you could see of him.
He was in the whole movie.
You loved the bullets hitting the beach. What I'm saying...
Tom Hardy was in the whole movie. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Let's get to our listener question.
Didn't even realize it was him.
He wasn't supposed to be. That was the point.
No, but I'm just saying. It wasn't...
Let's get to the damn...
Come on, man. We can go back and forth, man.
Let's get to the question, man. So I can go ahead and give my answer. I already know I'm
This one's from Scrap DMT. He says, Lando Cal Crew, this is my question for the week. This is specifically for JBR Official and for Jules.
That's you.
Yeah, because he tagged
you
me
first.
on Facebook.
You just tagged me.
Hey, you can tag me first. I can tell you right now.
What are you all going to do to stop defending DC for what they're doing? This is an honest question.
Hey, Daryl,
when he shows us his DVD, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'll stop defending DC.
I didn't do that.
If he shows us proof of what DVDs he got in his genre collection.
What does that have to do with anything? It's like saying you can't talk about basketball unless you show me your rings you won.
Listen,
he just said it's legitimate. It's just like
you got to show me.
Okay, so he
said valid.
So how many? What did DVDs he did to show?
That you ain't even got a DVD in the house. That's all I'm saying. Out of the 4 movies that came out, and then that's 3 really because Wonder Woman's not even
so he needs to have 3 to 4 DVDs. You talking about? He needs to have those.
Man of Steel, he done. If he got Batman Super, he done. He can't even talk about when we gonna stop defending. That's just me keeping it real. Okay. I want to see the collection.
Okay.
I want to see what Marvel films he got under the umbrella.
Now you hear him now.
MCU. And then I will not say nothing about defending DC for a minute. And that's just me. I can't
No.
for James.
I mean, I need you to not defend DC though for a minute.
I'm not
too.
defending. I can't
So he
defend.
wants you to denounce them all together.
Yeah, I need you to denounce them
all together, but at the end of
I
the
need
day,
you to.
Jules be
Just-
talking like that. And
No,
they
but
be
no,
sitting there,
just-
the
but you-
first
but
ones
you-
at the movies, I'm gonna see Batman, Superman, and boom, boom, boom. But then they get on the internet, they start trolling the mess out of everything. This shit garbage. When they gonna stop saying this and that? I'm just saying. Let's keep it real. It's the genre as a whole. So
He does have a point there to an extent, man.
Come on.
So it's like
Okay, so
What you mean?
just because people go, so all them Transformers movie people go see them and you can't say they ain't trash. So that's because people go see movies and don't say that. But okay, but you can't say this because people go see them.
I look for
that they
homage
not
in
trash.
Transformers. That's the only thing I look
Well,
for.
maybe they looking for homage too, though.
Listen,
How is it not no
listen,
difference?
Listen, a lot of these kids be on
He
here,
didn't
man.
want you to say. He wants you to denounce them. So
I need you to
bad,
denounce
dude.
them because
I'm
they
not
doing
gonna denounce
fuckboy
them.
shit, man.
Why?
Really, man? They finna do a
Why?
Joker
Finna-
origin movie, and then not
finna-
gonna have Jared Leto in it.
finna-
Then they just canceled Justice League Dark.
Finna do is different than doing.
They don't even. That's the point.
But that you jump the gun. You jump the gun and be ready
Okay,
to
so-
jump off the train. I'm out.
They keep
This
releasing
train
this
going too
stuff.
fast.
They release this shit. We don't release this. They put
That's
the
all
press
talk.
release up.
That's all talk.
They
man.
put the press in Variety magazine. This ain't like no random website. This on Variety, Jules.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
All I can say, okay, so I'm gonna speak from
They
you
putting
real
out
quick,
press
man.
releases for
just-
shit all the
listen,
time.
I just like
That's
to
supposed
see
that's
somebody
supposed to be
who
a Deadshot
really be-
movie. What about this Deadshot movie coming out? When that supposed to come out?
I'm saying,
Well,
all I'm saying
what
is
we
this.
gonna do?
Look. Since y'all put me in this shit, let me go ahead and say what
Denounce
I need to say,
him.
man. All I'm
Why?
saying is,
We just came off the
Hey,
heels
fuck
of
it.
Wonder Woman.
fuck it. Whatever happens is whatever
Hey.
happens, man.
Hey, y'all
Keep going. Look,
y'all better
Jesus.
stop fucking around, because Daryl finna strip y'all naked and walk y'all down this motherfucker and say shame the entire, all the way back to North County in this bitch. He finna shame walk y'all all the, let this shit not pop off.
I ain't doing
Let
nothing.
this shit not pop off.
I ain't doing
Hey,
nothing.
Daryl gonna he gonna have a nun outfit in that goddamn cowbell, and y'all niggas gonna be fucked up.
It ain't gonna be y'all.
Shame.
For me,
Y'all
for
nothing.
me,
Look,
I'm saying, but this is
I said
the
what
thing.
I
All
said.
right. He said, all right.
As I'm
For me,
saying, it
this
is
is
what
the
it
thing,
is
though.
at this point. If they fuck
I
up, they
feel
fuck
like-
up. They
But I
fuck
feel
up, they
like
fuck
I feel
up.
like you have to have quantity before quality when it comes to either Marvel or DC. And I feel like everybody who says something, or if you're defending DC, or if you're, I mean, literally, man, I'm part of the Man of Steel page on Facebook. These dudes got like 1 million followers, but to see it. There's people who appreciate it, how it's filmed, and of course Marvel does too. What people don't realize is because what you got on Netflix doesn't reflect what you got on TV until you get to Iron Fist. I mean, on film. Until you get to Iron Fist.
What do you mean?
Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Punisher when that does come out.
But what is
even
Iron
Luke
Fist? What I'm
Cage
saying is-
has a real serious tone to it. Iron Fist through the whole
Was
boom,
hokey as
boom
fuck.
off.
Yeah.
And even when you watch Defenders now, and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to blow it,
Yeah,
spoil
no,
it for anybody, it's not as raunchy as even Daredevil would have been by itself.
100%.
So what I'm saying to you, they know about that version of filming. Like they know that does draw a certain viewer. So there's a lot of people that love DC for what they're doing. I mean, it might not
DC
be
has
perfect.
4 movies, so what you mean they haven't set up nothing?
This
they
is the
haven't
thing.
set up nothing. That's
we
the
hear
point.
so much flack about the 4 movies as if your 18 films down the road have been like perfect. They haven't.
The fact is they have 4 movies and they all suck.
It's so crazy how we talk like we literally
Like-
sitting here
like-
for DC and he's
right.
sitting there for Marvel.
I think-
but it's just
I think the confusing part, I think there is a disconnect. I think if you like DC, you're there for the culture. Like you like the film, there's a respect, like, because is Dark Knight, is that DC? Okay,
Well,
so
it's not in the DC universe though.
no,
It's not the
we're
DC
not talking about the
universe.
universe. We're just talking about
Look, he
DC.
don't want to say, he don't want to give it credit.
Right. So we're talking about DC's ability to create decent movies, and I think that's because of the Dark Knight and that whole Batman series.
But is that DC or is that Christopher Nolan?
Well,
can't say that. That's still DC.
It is DC, but that's also what's causing the problem with DC is the fact that you started off with this,
and they want to
now-
keep it all dark like the Dark Knight. You saying?
Well, no, it's not even that.
No,
It's
it's
all
like
dark.
it's like you gave us so much good shit at one time that it's kind of hard to live up to a standard you're
Right,
already.
exactly. Like you've
It's
already
kinda hard to
you
live
set
up to
the you set the
standard.
bar at A plus.
Like,
So now you can't come in with, especially with something as nostalgic as Superman, and it be. I mean, I like Superman. Now, do I think it was on the level of the Dark Knight or whatever? No.
Nothing's on
But
the level.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Nothing's on the level.
you're right, exactly. But these are your expectations. So they all. So it's just like.
expectation to what standard?
So-
because then when you're looking at Man of Steel and Super, that's two different.
Well, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you just like this. So, for example, it's just like music. Like if you're looking at it as a whole, you're only as good as your last hit.
Right.
So if you're like, yo, this last shit was dope as a motherfucker. This is DC putting this out again. I'm finna go see it, and you're going in with the same expectations of what Dark Knight was, not necessarily the tonality of the film, but you expect the storyline to be on the same par. Like you expect to be riveted in the same way that you were riveted out of here. Then you're like, damn. What the fuck's going on? Like, I don't think that happened with Superman. I definitely think that happened with Suicide Squad.
Now, you got to say one thing though. When the Dark Knight came out, when Begins came out, the genre wasn't packed. It wasn't nowhere near where it's at now on film.
Right.
So it was really unique in the sense just being solo dolo. There was no film.
Right.
Daredevil
So,
passed, Elektra passed,
right.
Whatever little cheesy movies before that.
No, they.
But
well, they. What do you mean past? What do you mean by that?
The movies that came before Batman Begins.
Right.
And then when Batman Begins came out, and then now you got the
Because
Dark
Batman
Knight
Begins
and then Dark
was
Knight
like
Rises.
was what 2007, 2000?
2005.
Okay, so 2005. So it kind of right. Okay,
And
so
the only thing really was popping at the moments was Spider-Man, even though it failed on that third one.
Right.
It was still kind of what
right.
kept the genre floating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In that way.
And I agree with that. But I guess with it, everybody's realizing like, yo, there's some good storylines. There's an expectation, especially from the mega, like Marvel and DC, for them to tell it correctly. Because DC's already shown that they can do it correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now when you go and see it and you see like some stuff is kind of
But see,
subpar.
DC wasn't in the race, and I don't mean to cut you, but at that moment,
No.
there wasn't no race between anybody.
No. We're talking about 2010, 2012 on.
Yeah.
So DC's already kind of settled. Like they've set themselves.
They were
apart.
still riding the heels
right.
of Christopher Nolan
It
joint.
was super. You know what I'm saying? So Marvel came in, started making some noise with Iron Man and all the rest of that stuff.
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk was trash, which is why people
Okay,
were like,
Incredible Hulk wasn't trash. It wasn't
no,
the tone.
the first Incredible Hulk.
That
was trash.
Hulk was trash.
But that's what fucked up the second one because nobody wanted to give it a shot.
Even that movie, watching it, you have some pieces of that film that were dope. It just
But that's not. But the only reason why you can justify that is because you're not a regular layperson. Like you are a comic book person.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. That's still 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about it like, yo, I'm happy to see the motherfucking Hulk on screen. Because we've been waiting for it. Versus like, let me go see what this is about. What the fuck is this trash? You know what I'm saying? So when Edward Norton's came out, you were like, yo, this is us. Like, damn, now this was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm supporting it. But 2010 on, it's like, okay, DC shows like, all right, Superman's pretty solid. We're waiting for another good one, and then
They took 2.5 years off. That's what fucked them up too.
They took 2.5 years off, and I don't.
DC.
Yeah, they come out bad. Remember, we talked about that was being messed up. You took 2.5 years to come out Batman Superman. You made yourself become too much of a hype.
Well, I don't. Well, it
You
wasn't necessarily.
hype beasted yourself.
That's true. There was a bit
They
of a
should have
hype
had
beast.
something more laid out
They-
as far as plan.
Well, that's my whole
true.
thing with
I
the
would
whole
agree with
thing.
that.
And well, here's the thing. I think what really happened is, you know how you say it wasn't really a race? They kind of created the race among, well, you know, it's always going to happen, DC versus Marvel.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they took it personally or when the Avengers shit dropped.
That's when
then
that's
they
when
were
that's
like-
when they said that
they
they said they came. They said they already reported that they came up with that idea in the back. That they want to do Batman versus Superman when they saw the Avengers was coming from
Right.
Marvel.
So they felt
just
like-
came in like Batman versus Superman. They was just
Right,
going to do another
but-
Man of Steel too.
But there was such a big hype about Batman versus Superman because I Am Legend even had that little piece of
Yeah, it did.
and it
did.
really
It did.
sparked
What do you
a,
think?
a movement about
They had
Batman
the
versus
sa-
Superman.
they had, like, the
You ever
same-
watch I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Times Square scene.
Yeah.
When there was nobody out and they panned up, you see the billboard of Batman versus Superman. Literally.
Yeah.
And this is 08, 09.
Yeah.
So when
08.
that
It's
film
08.
was done,
Yeah.
there was already a hype started from that point. It was
He's
just
got
a
a
matter
point.
of how do
He
they
got a
piece
point.
it together so that.
But they did not have it pieced. But they didn't. But they didn't. But they did not have it correctly
Look,
set
I
up.
don't get what you're saying. Like the 2.5 years they took off, I feel they should have never did that.
Right.
That was too long. They could have either give you a Batman,
Or you need me another
even
Superman, another Man
another
of Steel.
Superman, and then go Batman. I agree with you. Something to fill that gap. Because them 3 years, that's
Honestly,
a
The
long
hype
time.
beast. People got
Honestly, I think well, not only just the hype beast, but I think it's just that lack of like at that point when they made that decision to go Batman versus Superman, they started
And we creating a universe. And they said we're doing the Justice League right after
not
that.
only that. Well,
But, okay, so time out. And not to cut you, I promise you I'm not doing
no,
it
it's all
perfect.
good.
Just to touch on that, the Batman Superman idea was right behind the Man of Steel, though. So
No, it was
wasn't
not.
it
They
really-
reported. Go research how it
so
happened.
when they got casted, when Ben got casted,
No.
it was what year?
2014.
14.
I was gonna say 2014.
It was. And that was
Yeah,
the
but
year
they
after
released
Man of
that.
Steel.
But they released that they was doing that a year before.
But he
they
got
even had
casted
they didn't
a
have
year
no
later
cast.
than Man of Steel, though.
Right, but they didn't have no cast. That was right after Man of Steel. They released
No,
that.
I know.
They didn't
Man
have
of
no
Steel was
plan.
20.
But it was casted. They had a plan.
No, they didn't
It
cast.
wasn't-
They hadn't
what
casted
But I
anybody.
think your issue is that plan wasn't moving good enough.
Well, no.
And so
I think that's what he's saying is like there wasn't a plan.
There wasn't a plan.
I
It
know.
was on some like, hey man, they just dropped Avengers. What you think we should do? Shit, man. Batman versus Superman. Oh shit, my nigga. That's it. We're going out there
but
saying that. We ain't got no press. They ain't had no press photos. They ain't have no mock-ups of like what it's supposed to, any promotional material. They just came out and said, hey y'all, we doing Batman versus Superman. Ah! You goddamn right, y'all. And you got any pictures of it? Who got cast? No, don't worry about it. We good. That's why they just start dumping Wonder Woman in there. It's like, okay, you know what? Let's put the JLA in there too. That became a clusterfuck.
Agree, but it's a certain place where I feel like how you say it and how you
Because it said it so high.
manipulate it.
Manipulate it? I'm
I'ma
manipulating
keep it 100.
No,
because
I'm
this is the truth.
manipulating.
I feel like you make it look so unorganized. but
It is unorganized.
Listen,
How do I make something look
I
organized?
don't believe
let's
they
just
move
go-
fast enough.
But they-
with
they
their
are-
plan.
but they
What
are
I'm saying,
organized,
and I'm
Jules.
agreeing with you on that.
They are.
But
It's
where
not no
you
trying to
make
make me
it-
look
you
at.
make it seem
But
as
they
if
are.
they just
Jules.
had nothing going
They
on.
don't.
The world was already preaching, I need to see Superman. Nobody wanted
But people
to
been
see
saying
Batman.
this since the 80s.
In the same
That-
content that we got Batman from,
What you call it was
George
going to do that?
Clooney was
No.
horrible.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
think they
Everybody
wanna
said Batman
remix
vs
the same
Superman
thing?
because the original Superman Returns supposed to have Batman in it. I mean, that was they've been on that, so you can't say that it was just this new novel idea that people was getting hip to it. Because who directed Tim Burton was going to do Batman and the Return of Superman with Nicolas Cage.
You know how long ago that was?
But don't act like that was some new thing that,
That was after
people just
George
start.
Clooney, though.
No, it wasn't.
No,
No, that was going to be Michael Keaton.
That was
Michael
after
Keaton.
George
No,
Clooney.
Michael Keaton was going to play it. It was right after the second
it was
Batman.
No, actually, no.
When that,
No,
when that
Michael
plan,
Keaton
when
was
that,
gonna-
when
no,
that whole
Michael-
script and that
no,
thing
Michael
got
Keaton was-
look at the date.
No.
Look at the date. I'm just saying.
No.
Look at the date.
Michael
They
Keaton.
did
Michael
have third
Keaton
movie
was supposed to play
playing.
Batman in that movie.
Okay, and that's fine.
Because
What
they
I'm
had the whole
saying,
suit made.
Yes.
already
They had the
but
suit and
already
everything.
3 and 4 was made already.
No,
That's
they
what
weren't.
I'm telling you.
No,
3
they
and 4
weren't.
was
Tim
already
Burton
made.
hadn't even decided
The only
he
reason
wanted to do
Nicolas
it.
Cage was listen.
Did you watch the documentary?
Listen, it's a couple years.
Did
on
you watch the
man. I'm
documentary?
just trying to tell you.
Did you watch the
something, man.
documentary?
Sometimes you gotta fall back. I'm just
Go ahead.
playing.
Go ahead.
Nicolas Cage was coming off the heels of doing all the movies that he did, The Rock, Con Air, and whatever.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
No, he was not.
This kid was he was one of the hypest things in Hollywood at that time.
No, he wasn't.
I'm telling you, look at the date. That's all I'm gonna say.
He
Look
was
at the date.
Con
You remember
Air,
when that?
all that
Con
shit
Air is
was
when he was in high school, 95,
Nah, Con
96.
Air was 96.
Yeah. So what did he have
The
before
Rock
that?
was 95. Look at the date
wasn't-
for the tobacco of.
So when was the last Batman movie that came out? You know what year that was? The last Tim Burton one.
Oh, that was
92,
shit.
shit,
Yeah,
that was
it was
92.
93, 94. He wanted to do that.
They
When did
those other
when
two?
did-
No, I'm saying I agree. Listen, what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, at the time
Burton?
when that Tim Burton, the 2 and 3,
Tim
and,
Burton run-
look,
the
3 and
first
4
two
was
Batman.
already on the move.
Oh, the
Batman
second one.
Forever is 95. So Batman Returns got to be like 92 because I was like,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. Yes.
Look,
Batman Returns was
Batman
early
was
90s.
89,
People didn't know who
92.
Nicolas Cage was, though. That's why the deal got dropped.
Huh?
They got dropped because they didn't believe in Nicolas Cage.
Of course not. Probably not. There's
So
a
he
lot
didn't
of
have
people
nothing.
that
The
don't
whole
believe
point,
in
he
it.
didn't have nothing
What
already.
I'm saying is that when it was bagged, when the film was bagged before they started production, that was like 97, 98, 99. It was one of those years, I promise you.
Yeah, Tim Burton must have been off of it then.
No, it was bagged right there and there. Everybody was off now.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Dude, and no, because the whole thing was that Tim Burton was going to bring on Michael Keaton because that was the original Batman.
Yeah, because you know what? Nicolas Cage did start getting big, like The Rock and stuff like that. It came after Batman Forever.
That's what I'm saying.
It really did.
But I'm saying, but that movie was talked about before
When
that.
When he auditioned,
was 92, 93.
It wasn't that young. I'm telling you.
He had the long hair. What are you talking about?
I know, but it wasn't that young. That wasn't that. Well, it wasn't during that time.
Let's look and see. Let's look and see real quick.
I mean, this is the 90s. I forgot a lot of stuff since I graduated high school, but I'm telling you, from my recollection, that was late 90s, man. Not too late, but it wasn't.
The beginning of production, it started in 94. It got cut off in 98.
There it is.
But my whole point is that he was going to have the original Batman playing it.
Yeah, no,
Huh?
I saw that.
No, and that's cool.
It would have been trash.
It would have been trash, though. That would have been trash.
Cool,
wouldn't have
but
been
what I'm
trash,
saying
man.
to you, already, part 3 and 4 was already gone out the window. So, of course, that
Yeah,
production
nigga,
for that film would have been
You got niggas
ridiculous.
that
You know
sound
that?
like Caitlyn Jenner being Superman.
Well, my whole point is that DC just needs to sit down and be like, yo, this is what we're going to do. Let's make a plan instead of just coming up with shit on the fly.
I
Just
don't
to,
think they coming up with stuff
then
on
why
the
didn't
fly.
keep releasing press releases with what's
How
different
many
stuff they
people make
doing?
plans and then it changes something.
But you
down
don't
the
release a
road?
press release for that. You don't let that out. Why would I let that out if we don't know sure if we're gonna do it? They got a dead shot press release out
Look,
right
I'm
now.
gonna just keep it 100. But if some of the stuff Marvel do, if they let
What-
a
what-
little info
what-
out
what-
and
what-
get
what
some-
press release did
and
Marvel
get
put
some
out?
kind of input from people, then they wouldn't do such cheesiness, man. I'm just saying.
Okay, so he's knocking it because they got a plan.
They don't got a plan. It's
Marvel
no
don't have a
different
plan?
than- Oh, come on, man. Don't
Marvel
give
got
DC
shit all the way like 2024.
Yeah, but they got all kid movies until 2024. Yeah. What else?
All right,
That's
let's see if
easy
you
to do.
let's see if you even get a
Put me in
DC
charge
movie in
of doing cars
2018
and-
besides Aquaman.
The what?
But let's see if you get any other movie besides Aquaman
here
after
we go.
2018. Because y'all ain't got no directors, y'all ain't got nothing for nothing.
We ain't even get through it damn near everything else. Y'all talking
That's
about.
what I said.
We'll run.
This is all the time, man. It's all the time.
Let's get back into it. X-Men Dark Phoenix is not to be in space anymore, but not be on Earth.
Good.
No. That's not good because they supposed to be doing Alondra. And the fucking this fucking Space Jammers. What are you talking about here, Jules?
Good.
What good? You know what? I'm not even.
Because
No, we're not doing
Because
it.
I haven't won it. Because I haven't won it.
Okay, so you just want it to be that bad. Okay.
I haven't won it.
You just like whatever they can do for it to be bad enough for them to lose it.
Good.
Hold on, so you like hold on. So now you doing reverse psychology, James. You said I want it to be as bad as possible.
At this point,
Simon
because you
Kimber.
can't do to me. You can't do Dark Phoenix right anywhere unless
And it's on
like,
Earth.
Unless it's like 6 fucking movies. You can't even do this shit.
But it's
right
all
now.
on Earth too.
So what should they do?
It's supposed to be in space.
Technically, it is supposed to be some space shit.
Yeah.
But it's on Earth. The Star Jammers, everybody coming to Earth.
the Star Jammers, the Shi'ar.
Now you could charge that to the game and just say, you know what, when you're doing
Simon
the film,
Kinberg.
it's cheaper to do, Earth
Nigga, this
scenes.
Fox.
Oh, I would definitely not be in the building to see this. Trust me on that one.
So you done. You're not even-
Yeah. Only reason I went to see Logan is because of Teddy.
But you got to do it for the genre.
No,
the
I
love of
don't.
it.
No, I don't. I ain't. No, I
You got to
don't.
do it for the genre.
I didn't see
Look,
Apocalypse. I didn't see
I
Apocalypse.
take bullets.
I didn't see
when I go see a
Apocalypse.
lot of Marvel stuff.
I saw
Yeah,
bootleg.
bootleg.
I saw a bootleg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Apocalypse is trash.
Yeah.
It was, though.
Yeah. I didn't see
I was
that.
mad at that.
I remember. If y'all remember
How the fuck
correctly.
you have all 5 original X-Men, nigga, and you fuck it up?
If y'all remember, if y'all go back and listen to the archives,
What-
after
what-
Days of Future
what-
Past, I said I was never seeing an X-Men movie again.
Yeah, because we were talking about the sticky paper was involved.
Yes, if he was
Yo,
involved
when
with
I seen Olivia slice that car, remember?
Love Your Man, yeah.
I was done. It's over. No.
Man,
And keep in mind, she dropped out of Deadpool to get that role. She was supposed to be the role that old girl from Gotham
that was
is his girlfriend. She dropped out of that
she's supposed to be Vanessa Carlisle?
and dropped out of that to
Wow.
be that role as Psylocke.
Who did?
Olivia Munn dropped out to be Psylocke. Dropped out of Deadpool.
She's supposed to
I
be
didn't
Vanessa
know
Carlisle.
that.
She's supposed to be Vanessa in Deadpool.
Your Ted's face just said, whoop.
She dropped out of that.
Yeah.
to
That's
be
a hell
Psylocke.
of a drop.
Hey,
'Cause they promised her that she was
that's
gonna
it.
be like a hell of a heroine. And
I know
all
she
that kind
kicked
of
herself in the ass.
Hey, that's that.
That's that sticky paper.
That's that. What's
Sticky
that?
paper
What's
just
in
sitting at that.
Illinois?
Stop. He's too
He
gassed up.
Yeah. Look, this is happening to me. You know, Stickman. I have the greatest role for Olivia. It's gonna be you as Psylocke. Do you know who Psylocke is? Google it. Google Psylocke. It's gonna be great for your career. You're gonna be slicing and dicing. Trust me, and you have mental capabilities. It's all gonna be there for you, though.
Right. And she was in like 5 scenes.
Oh,
Maybe less. Yeah.
Shit, at least Deadpool was about Vanessa. Like, Wade wanted like trying to survive with Vanessa. Shit.
All right. Ed Skrein drops out of Hellboy because of the whitewashing of the Asian character.
Real nigga shit.
Congruence.
Yeah, man.
Real
that was
nigga
dope.
shit.
That was dope.
Real nigga shit.
At least he wasn't on Scarlett
Jackson's
Johansson.
a real one. Hey, you a real one for that, dog.
Yeah, and the original Dario.
Yes,
he's the
you're
original
right.
Dario
He's
too.
the original Dario.
He's the original Dario.
Wow.
The blonde haired Dario.
Yes. You remember it was 2 Dario Naharis in Game of Thrones?
The one with the
like,
blonde hair, the long braid, like the long ponytails, the original one.
Nigga out here looking
That
like
brought
a
threw the
Targaryen.
heads out in front of
He looked like a
Daenerys.
Targaryen.
Oh yeah, when they flipped. Yeah.
That was him. You know, then they
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's Ajax.
he took that to be the TV show Transporter,
Oh, gotcha.
and then it got canceled.
Damn, Transporter was kind of tight though.
The TV show?
Like it was appreciative. Like I think I was just happy that it took the place of Walker Texas Ranger. Okay, we can move on.
All right. Inhumans reviews is not looking good.
I feel like that's the
minute, man.
But
Water's
I feel like
wet.
Yeah, but they said
it's shieldish.
They said that everybody said that like you can see the potential in what they're trying to do though, but it's bad so far.
you gotta let the beat build, like this,
Yeah.
like Lil Wayne say, let the beat build, B.
Right.
All right. Next up, John Cena and Johnathan Sasse, front runners to be cast as Shazam. I think this is brilliant if they put John Cena in there.
That's gonna be your best bet. You know what? That might be your best bet.
For why?
As-
For why?
Well,
Because now
is he gonna be Shazam?
Aspect?
He gonna be Shazam?
Be the actual grown-up Shazam, like fighting and stuff. He could get childlike, and you gonna get all those kids that watch WWE that love John Cena, and he could be Kitty.
Yeah.
He wears jorts and run around in jorts now.
Yeah.
I mean, like y'all laughing, it's real.
pretty smart. He the only one if The Rock is still playing.
Which is dumb. I think they should have cast The Rock as Shazam.
Honestly, they could have got away with that shit too.
He could have.
They should have cast The Rock as
But
Shazam. Why the
As Shazam?
No.
Yeah, The Rock should have been
because
Shazam.
No. The reason why I like he could be Shazam and it would fit, but the reason why I like him as it always gives a story a much better presence if the villain seems formidable. Rock is so fucking big. It's kind of the same thing with the Crow. Like, you know,
Yeah, but the Shazam is big though.
he is, but who's he gonna fight that's gonna be the same size?
Well, if the Rock would have ended up being,
Shazam. Who's he gonna contest with that you're gonna be like, yeah, he could get his ass whooped?
you could have got some big black dude to play Black Adam. I'm just trying to think. I can't think offhand.
Terry Crews?
Nah.
Terry Crews would have been a good Shazam on a low.
Shazam.
Be the actual Shazam.
A black dude?
There is a black Shazam called Captain Thunder.
Terry Crews might have been a funny Shazam though.
There is
That would've been
there is a black.
Think about how
Shazam
childish
called-
he acts
No
though and
bullshit,
stuff.
There really was a black version of Shazam called Captain Thunder. No
Actually, you know what? Terry Crews might be, but that's what if the little white kid turns into a black man?
Then ain't nobody going to see it.
because you know what? This is gonna be so many fans. You know what this is gonna be about this shit. It's like every white person wants to go up and be a big strong black man.
That's
You know.
That boat said, ain't nobody going to see it.
right?
That's going straight to the DVD collection, brother.
I'm telling you.
Damn, Teddy. Like,
That's what that's called.
Right.
Somebody forward me the note email. I
right.
don't know. I think I just deleted it. Or something.
so next up, Lord of the Flies is supposed to be getting a gender swap.
I'm with that.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting.
That's very interesting.
How these little girls can't be puberty though,
What you mean?
because this movie be over in 5 minutes.
You talking about because of the preview?
Nope.
All the motherfuckers be on their cycle at the same time.
Everybody did.
Everybody did in this motherfucker. It's
Oh, it's
15
over.
minutes.
So that would make it more crazy.
But I know, but
Hey,
but in Lord of the
or is
Flies,
it-
those little boys are like 9 and 10 though. So you got to kind of
Actually, that's a great
piece. The period
No.
of the Flies.
No.
No, but I'm just saying.
No, that's a great.
That
That is a
Period
great.
of Flies.
No, not period of the flies, but that's a great aspect to throw in the story. So and all of them don't have a period, but one of them does.
And then, because you gotta remember, some of these little girls, they do be maturing early as
Right,
fuck.
that's true.
So you gotta remember.
Someone catches their period early.
Exactly.
On the being on the island.
Right.
Don't nobody else know. Nobody understands what the fuck's going on.
And then that one may just fuck around and become the leader because they didn't know what a period maybe is, but they never, like you said, no one experienced the shit. So the problem one that gets the period comes the leader, and comes the alpha female of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm just gonna see who's gonna be the one that's gonna be
or she the one that causes all the problems with the leader because she got the attitude.
Right. And then I'm saying who's gonna be the one that's gonna be who's gonna be the one that die? Because
Piggy.
Piggy, thank you. Who's gonna be the one that die?
All right, let's get into it. We're gonna do some of our topics next week. Anime Corner. What you got for us, James?
Man, so I started rewatching some old shit, man, just cause, man. I started rewatching just only because I found the second series online. I'm gonna start watching.
People been giving you a shout out too, man, for these recommendations too. Though people don't know shit about anime, they love this Anime Corner.
Appreciate it.
Because I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it 100. I go home.
Hey, go check out some of the shit he be talking about.
Yeah, but look, my son, because he think he know everything.
Hey,
So
so
I
you
go
listen to
home.
the podcast, you be like, "What about Ukashe Umfame, nigga?"
Yo,
hey, you don't know shit about that.
my dude, that's it. Yo, when I bring something up, this kid go like this. Me, I'm just saying.
Look, hey, in the middle of the day, I was watching Netflix. What I text you? It was like, hey man, what was the name of that whole thing? And everything.
Cold Key ass, my nigga. That's the shit.
It was good. That shit's good.
That shit hella good.
What?
Cold Key ass is basically a show about Japan seeing America as the true superpower and how they trying to like.
It's basically like 3 or 4 countries at one time.
Basically, it's basically North and South America combined, plus like the Philippines and New Zealand, some shit like that. All of them became their own like empire called
basically Pacific Southwest.
And basically, they just take over the world.
But yeah, anime pick of the week, man.
So I'm gonna refer back to older anime. I think I may have mentioned it, but I started rewatching only because it's dope, man. Called K, like the letter K or K Project. The first season is on Netflix. It's trill as fuck because the animation is everything for one. Like it's real nice and vibrant. And then the thing about it is, it's basically Bloods versus Crips with superpowers.
Oh
in
shit!
Japan.
So the question is,
you got.
I don't want to watch it if they're not sea walking.
Nope.
Somebody got to be sea walking after they blast on somebody.
Man, you see niggas on skateboards. You see niggas on skateboards and G wagons and fat niggas running doing superpowers against sophisticated ass niggas. This shit hella trill.
Hey.
It's hella low key. This shit hella trill.
Hey, but they gotta take on all the semantics though, because that'll be fucked up. Because we wouldn't even know. We watching subtitles when they replacing the C with the K. The C and the B, and we don't know the difference.
Brip. Look at this Brip.
Look at this Brip. What the fuck is he talking about?
What is this Brip? Look at this Clyde.
Right, but he's saying it in Japanese.
Yeah, and they just have the Japanese part. You only there because they don't know it's just some other shit.
No, but it's dope, man. It's like K Project or K, like I said, it's on Netflix. It's dope as fuck. Like it's got a lot of cool shit in. Like it explains the story as it goes because you just kind of like thrown into it. You just see like some trill shit happening. Only thing about it is. Like, you know, and me and wifey and a couple of my cousins was talking about this shit because it's real. You know how Japan like over sexualizes women?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so there is a character in there who's like built like a pretty much a black stripper in so many words. Like, but it's like it's like gratuitous though. Like, it's like unnecessary. Over the top.
Right. Every time she blink her titties mouth.
Yeah.
He said pretty much.
I was just like, okay, I'm like, oh yeah, she thick, but I'm like, nigga, like, I'm like, okay, I just focused like a whole 3-second shot on the boobs. I'm like, okay, a nigga ain't disappointed because a nigga's a man, but one, this shit's fake. 2, okay, let's get the fuck on.
Let's get to the next thing.
Yeah, so it is. But K Project, man, or K, like, it's dope. Like, if y'all want to check it out, like, on some trill, kind of like gang war type shit in Japan, but like, niggas shooting fire and like fire versus lightning type shit. It's dope as a motherfucker. Right. So yeah, I fuck with it.
Teddy, you got any conspiracy for the theory of the week for us?
Hey man, just based on
Harper.
I was gonna say
you read my mind.
Get on HAARP.
Just Google if you ain't heard about the HAARP machine. Check it out. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of articles about that.
Read about it before it gets flooded over the internet gets over flooded with the bullshit stuff though. Like when motherfuckers like, it's really HAARP is set up to get all the homosexuals out of everything. If you get rained on, you become gay. Oh. They try to sit in it, and especially if a black man gets hit with these raindrops, he becomes what they call homosexual. And it stops us from recreating with our queens and bringing more soldiers into this world.
Because the black man, you
Yeah.
gotta start off with because the black. Like,
I read a
that's
whole
how
article
you know some bullshit
about
but
how
that was-
insecure is bad for the black community.
I saw that. I was like,
I didn't even.
You don't even get shit out like that
swipe
attention,
left,
dog.
nigga.
He said swipe left.
Like, you know anything, some bullshit when it starts. Because the black man, I'm like, and you got to say in that voice, and it's like some like pseudo African ass name that don't make no fucking sense. That don't mean shit. In
I was
any
a
other
king
language.
and I was a queen.
Right. The article started off, greetings, king.
Stop, y'all.
Like, you get your super hotel
Or peace, God.
Peace, God.
Nothing wrong with peace, God. If you over 35, you can say peace, God. You under that though, I can't trust you.
He said you can't.
Because I know where you coming from, with knowing about the gods and the nations. You know what I'm saying? 5%ers. I get that. You don't understand 5% nation if you're under 35.
And
because,
you're wearing a Yashiki and the Jesus pieces from Jordans.
Exactly, because it's like none of that shit makes sense together. All right, last up, we got Sleeve It or Leave It, our trailers. First up, Blade of the Immortal.
Fuck that, sleeve that, put that shit in paper, put it up for later, nigga. That shit is grand.
Teddy.
I'm fucking with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sleeving.
Jules. Sleeve it. All right, I'm sleeving it too. Next one is Across the Tracks. Blade Immortal is about just what I mean. I guess before I even go to what would y'all describe it as? It's basically
Like Immortal
John
Wick.
Cena, John Wick with
If
55
John Wick
swords.
was a fucking samurai and couldn't die.
With 55 different swords.
Basically, that's in so many words.
Next up is Across the Track. This one looks kind of ill. It's basically about a girl that decides to pass at some point in her life with her sister.
Oh, I thought this was
Like
Rachel
Imitation of Life?
Dolezal documentary.
No.
What's supposed to be like some oh wow. What's supposed to be like the imitation of life in the sense?
Yeah, but she decides that she's gonna start passing as white at one point in her life. Yeah, so that looks like it's pretty ill. What y'all think? What y'all think?
I'll give it a hot or.
Yeah, I'm gonna order that one.
I mean, that's a hot or. Hot or.
Yeah, hot or.
Next up, Super Troopers.
What?
Oh hell yeah.
Super Troopers 2.
Oh fuck yeah.
SALEEVE.
You remember the first one?
Sully.
Oh hell yeah.
Super Troopers 2, yeah. I'm sleeping it too. What about you, Jules?
Yeah, I'll sleep.
All right.
One time.
Black Mirror Season 4.
Woo!
I knew
Double
everybody
sleep,
was.
nigga. Nigga, if you like the Twilight Zone or Outer Limits,
I don't
please
think
watch
there's nothing
this.
better than that. Like,
I'll tell. Like, the only thing that's smashing Black Mirror is the original Twilight Zone. Like on some real shit.
I mean, that's just
That's
homage right there.
That's
You
classic
gotta
OG
respect that.
shit. You can't. It's hard to beat the Twilight Zone
Yeah.
or Alfred Hitchcock. You gotta be good like that. Like, but other than
Yeah,
that, Black,
that's a sleeve.
Yeah.
shit, that's so good.
That's
All
a
right.
DVD pickup. When's that coming out on digital Blu-ray?
What was the name of the dude, the villain we were talking about? Florian Man.
Floronic, necrotic man.
It smelled like Floronic in here though.
It
Well,
do
nigga, we in the
sound
studio.
Florida. Yeah. It smelled like Floronic up in here.
That's the something.
Yep. Next up, we got Strong Island. It's the story of Yance Ford takes an emotional and unflinching look at his family devastation and lingering pain after the murder of their son and brother William Ford.
Yo, I'm sleeving that, man. I
Yeah,
need
this
to
shit
watch
is
that.
good. Sleep. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a dope.
Man.
documentary.
That's on Netflix though, too, huh?
Yeah, coming out 10 days. 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, black people gonna be pissed and white people gonna be like, "Fuck this."
Right, it's gonna be perfect right after the goddamn verdict dropping.
Woo.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, man.
Next up, Bobby Christina movie coming on TV One.
Fuck no. Who thought of this shit?
That's not even in the genre. Keep it moving.
No, fuck. Look, man. I really hope Bobby Brown didn't have nothing to do. Like, if he didn't have nothing to do with this, fuck y'all. If he did, why, man? Why?
Yeah.
Just, I don't even know what to say on it. Just why?
Is Netflix Death Note greater or less than?
Ooh, I think Bobby Christina movie might be better than Death Note.
Shit, Darren might have a point.
I think that Bobby Christina movie might be
Musically,
better. I'm talking about. I think it just might be overall better.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
man,
Death Note.
This is the 25th letter of the alphabet, G.
What, this movie?
Why, nigga?
Why? This is why. So everybody's giving the new rating. Why?
Hey,
Why?
right,
It's not even
why?
just
why?
it's just
Just
why.
call it 25th.
25th.
Man. Plead the 25th, dog.
Next up, we have The Man Who Invented Christmas.
I didn't even look at that trailer.
About Charles Dickens writing Christmas Carol.
I'm gonna give it an or.
I give it
Or
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an or. Next up, this is basically Amazon's answer to Black Mirror, Electric Dreams.
You know, I'm gonna
Terrence Howard is in this. Janelle Monáe.
Wait. Who's in it?
Terrence Howard.
Come on, man.
Hey, so what you get? Wait.
Wait till y'all. I'm gonna wait till
You just did his voice.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I got the best turned on.
Hey, man.
Come on,
Push the mic.
come on, man. Come on, man. You
It's
got me.
DJ, nigga.
You got me in this Black Mirror shit, man.
Right, they got.
But he's in it. David Shimmy is in it. What is his name? Bruce Shimmy? Is it Bruce Shimmy?
Oh, you talking about Nucky Thompson, nigga?
Yeah, Nucky.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi is in this. Terrence Howard. Janelle Monáe. A couple of the people are in it too. It's supposed to be the Amazon's answer to Black Mirror. It's a BBC based show. It's coming on BBC first. Then it's going to Amazon. Then it's going to Amazon Prime. Then it's going to Amazon Prime.
Because that's what's the name was. It was BBC, I think.
All right. Next up, Wolf Warriors 2. Teddy, you saw the first one. I didn't even know it was the first one existed until I saw this. This movie is actually number 3 in the box office right now.
Period.
In China?
Period.
Like in the U.S.
Number 3 in the box office.
It was last weekend. It was number 3.
Wait,
so it's out. It's out.
Wait.
Yeah, it's out in the States. It's number 3 right now.
Time.
It's no.
I hella thought this was a Netflix thing.
No,
This
it's
is
number
an
3. No, it's worldwide. It's worldwide. It's number 3
say.
movie worldwide. Number 1 was Guardians of the Galaxy, then Wonder Woman, then this.
That says a lot, dog.
That means we ain't dropped shit.
And then Spider-Man is 4.
But you notice all that shit is like,
But Spider-Man has not released over in China yet, though.
damn. Well, so you know then it's right. This is the tail end of the summer, so they're looking for action. Like Wolf Warriors, Wolf Warrior 1 was.
Where can I find that at?
It was on Netflix.
Wow.
Better Cody that shit now, bro.
Yeah, it was Wolf Warrior 1 was okay. I would say that what's it called was better than that. Boyka.
Undisputed. Oh, that's something I saw. Did you see Undisputed 4?
Yeah, this last Boyka.
Did you-
Shit was fire.
Yeah, that was a quality.
I
quick little
gotta finish watching that, man. But it was dope, man. I just gotta finish watching
Yeah,
it.
Boyka was better than that one. So that's why.
What you think about them having the ending of that? Where they had it all basically go full circle, I guess.
Well, he had to go back. You mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it fits. You know, it's one of those things that has to be expected.
All right.
But the fight scene was good. I was a little worried about the villain though.
Right.
Yeah, the villain was kind of like just random. Like he didn't mean nothing to the movie. He was just a tool of.
But that's what they do though. They always go for like, cause wasn't he an old wrestler too?
Talking about the original guy?
The big nigga that was in.
I have no idea where he came from.
His name is Nate something. He was an old wrestler too. Though.
Nathan Jones.
I think it was Nathan Jones.
You talking about the big nigga that was in
He's in he's in Undisputed 4.
Not Unbach. Is it Protector?
It might be a Protector. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Nathan Jones.
Damn, that's a big ass nigga too. Dog.
Was he in WWE or something too?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, wow.
he's a 7-footer.
Like he.
I mean, I saw a video in the movie.
Like a big ex-con from Australia, big nigga. Dog. like he legit, dog.
All right, last up we got Wetlands. This is starring David. No, it's not David Oyelowo, is it? Yeah.
Nah, that's not Oyelowo.
Shit, a whole fucking video game character.
Who is this starring in this, man? Hold up, I can't even see the casting.
I'm gonna order that one though.
I'm ordering it too, but
I'm gonna order just the way it popped up when I hit the link.
What type of shit is that?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's?
hold on, it is.
That's not fair.
No, that's not fair, Jules.
That's not fair.
Anthony Mackie's in it. I know some people don't like Anthony Mackie these days.
Why? What did he do?
Because his comments about dreads and stuff.
What did he say?
That if you cut off your dreads, basically you won't get messed with by the police.
What?
Yeah.
We ain't even going all that.
What?
Akinu Agudabade, which is the homeboy from G.I. Joe, if y'all remember. That's supposed to be technically The Rock's brother in G.I. Joe 2.
AKA Killer Croc, AKA Adabisi.
Killer Croc, there you go. And Adabisi,
yeah.
there you go. That's even better.
Yeah.
This movie's about a man who attempts to make a new start in Atlantic City with the help of his daughter and new business partner. So I'm gonna give it an or though. From what I saw in the trailer, I was trying
I'm
to.
gonna trust Daryl. That's the one I didn't watch. So yeah, like I'm gonna trust Daryl. I'll just give it a or.
I'm gonna order it.
Or
All right. Make sure you email us landocalpod@gmail.com. Sorry to our one listener that gets mad at me for popping off and everything this episode. If you like, and if
all love, though.
if you like,
We all
if
in
you
the same
love the way
game.
I pop off, make sure you listen to the next episode of Thrones Be the Game while we popping about Robert Baratheon being a whole ass dude. James, what you got coming up?
I got first Wednesday be battle down at the Monaco down in Manchester and Kings Highway area.
You finished that beat, that's it?
I started on it.
Okay.
I started on it. So yeah, Teddy sent me a track. He wanted me to go ahead and do on some D'Angelo type shit. See if I could flip it on some UGK PMC shit, which I pretty much can. I just gotta work on it some more. So yeah, I'll probably just say fucking just play it one day, just on here.
That'd be dope.
And other than that, yeah, Bench just released a new episode of Fruit of the Boom on the website that we got.
When y'all gonna get the reviews back popping, man?
Yo, listen,
Man, look, I got this phone now. I got my wave pad. I'm watching shit.
That's
Yeah.
it. So listen, we need to do it between every episode.
We can, yeah.
That'd kind of be a good
Yeah,
filler.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we can just do that. We'll knock that out.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
All right, bet.
And Ted and I showed
back.
Y'all need to go to the movie
two
together.
old men in the balcony.
Y'all need to go
Yeah.
to Waldorf and Stadler.
Yeah.
What? But we gotta cancel some fly. I just like two old men in the balcony.
Now, who else is two like some black grumpy old motherfuckers?
Now, I don't know.
Two. Is that been two black hungry men?
Y'all know just call us grumpy old men,
Because we ain't that old though.
Yeah, we ain't that. Like we had to be
nigga. Grumpy
50.
young men, nigga. Grumpy young niggas.
Young grumpy and black nigga.
There you go. Young grumpy and black. There you go.
Yeah, YGB. nigga.
YGB, young grumpy and black.
There you go.
Make sure y'all keep listening to us. Subscribe on everything that you have. iTunes, Stitcher, anywhere you get your podcast. That Teddy, go ahead.
Yeah. The name of the show is gonna be called Everything Is Trash.
This episode is
And for my Latinos.
No, that's the name of the when we go to the movie
basura.
together. Everything is trash.
Todos es basura.
that show will probably get 10 listeners because people dislike me so much in the podcast
It's all
format.
love,
you know.
man. They love you out here, man.
So I got to be the Simon Cowell. Actually, that's got a lot of listeners though for some reason on the YouTube page.
Cause nigga, it's true.
It's true. It's hella true.
This fool James called me basically the Simon Cowell of the podcast.
Cause nigga, it's true.
So keep listening. We'll be back 2 weeks. See y'all.
2
Peace.
weeks. Peace.